webinar number 8, term 2. We're looking at pressing and counter-pressing. Pressing in modern day football is a big part of football. You know, we at TFA, we're encouraging you guys to play possession of the football. To have possession of the football, you must possess the football. You know, and it's very important for a team to win the ball as high up the field as possible. In this webinar, we're going to look at Liverpool, because Liverpool now are very famous for counter-pressing or Ganga-pressing, as the Germans call it. And as you watch a lot of their games, you'll see they win a lot of goals when the opposition has the ball. Okay, and we have to learn how to do that. And this webinar will explain to you when to press and when to not press. The first principle to understand about gang and pressing, Gagen actually means a gang. To press, you must press as a gang. If only one player presses, it's ineffective because the other players can play around him. In this example, 3 Liverpool players press to win the ball high up the pitch. As explained, if you see Liverpool here, they take shape in the middle to try and force the goalkeeper to go wings to isolate him. But the guy goes in the middle and the boys repossess the ball. What's important to understand is Liverpool do what the guy is saying is man-orientated pressing, but also you force the space. Watching the guy play the pass here, they're forcing him to go wide so they can close him down. And again here, look, 3 men on 3 players, making him go backwards and forcing the interception. Okay, so it's man pressing, but also forcing the space. It's a very important part of pressing. You're not just going to chase the ball like lunatics. Again here, it's a gang. 3 players on 3 players. And we force him, and we force him again. And then look, 3 on 2. And they force again. Okay, you're always pressing to steal the ball as high up the pitch as possible. One more time, player on every player. So you're cutting up the passes, and you're pressing the ball, and you're forcing them to play. It's very important in modern day football that you do this as a collective team. Of course, that means a lot of stamina. Okay, so to recap, to gang a press, we first have to set up correctly. Looking at this formation, we keep the pitch narrow in the middle because we want to force the opposition to go wide. You know, taking a 5-man defense or a 5-man midfield, 4-1, 4-1, we stay compact in the middle, forcing the opposition only one way to play, and we want them to play out. As you see here, the goalkeeper will be passing the ball to the centre back. The striker's job is not to try and win the ball here. The striker's job is to try and force the play by cutting off the channel. So you will make an arched run between the centre back and the goalkeeper, forcing him to either play across or play out. Either way, we're cutting off the 2 channels. We want him to go to the wide right back. So, as the striker forces the play forward, very important that the striker applies back pressure on the midfielder with the ball, and then the midfielders will all gang a press together, moving forward to try and win the ball in this part of the pitch. But also don't forget the other players must squeeze the space and move across to maintain balance and shape. This is a key important of pressing, because if you don't do this, you leave spaces open for A, the opposition to play the ball out, and B, to counter-attack you. Even the goalkeeper must then go up high to play sweeper-keeper. Okay? If the opposition managed to play the ball out and shift across, we must be able then to play out and shift across as well. So, we are pressing the opposition. We force the ball back to the goalkeeper, which is great for our striker, because he can capitalize on the negative pass. If we've managed to do the press properly as a team, so we're forcing the midfield back to the centre back and the centre back back to the goalkeeper. If he manages to play the ball out to the right back, which is what we want him to go to the channels, because in the channels we would have set the trap. As soon as the opposition centre back has played the ball out to the right back, our left winger must be pressing him to try and set the trap there as quickly as possible. Our left back will move across to cut that passing channel. Our centre half will cover, the other centre half covers, the right back tucks in, the midfielder has to tuck in, and we maintain the shape of the team. You look at it now, we've narrowed down the pitch, or half the pitch, so the terminology in football is half the half. So the team is now, look at the trap that's been set. He will have to give us the ball or play right across the pitch, and then we may be able to intercept and score a good goal. Okay, so to summarize, Gegenpressing is obviously done by all the players in the pitch, from the striker all the way down to the goalkeeper. Maintaining the shape and compactness is essential. If everybody in the team doesn't understand the principle of working together, Gegenpressing doesn't work. As we tell you, pass and move when you have the ball. It's actually defend and move when the opposition move the ball. So if you notice, every time the opposition move the ball, we move accordingly. Okay, keeping the shape is important. Of course, if all 11 of us move across, we leave one side of the pitch open. But if the team is going to go long or pass the way through, you have to accept that risk. But generally, most teams will not be able to do that if everybody presses, because you want to allow them the time to cross, and there is no space to interactively pass. Summarize and revise. There's 3 elements to pressing. Number 1, as a player, when you press with the aggression to win the ball. If you look at the first example in this video, don't press just for the sake of running. Press to take the ball. The guy slide tackles to get the ball, but he gets the ball. So the first one is the intention of the press is to win the ball. The second thing is the collective effort. You have to continuously do this exercise as a team. Keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. You will get your rewards. And number 3, good football teams will break your press, but all you have to do is get them once or twice, and that gives you 1 or 2 goals. So counter pressing is the way we will be playing football. Thank you for watching. Do the quiz as usual.